Welcome to Real Issue Podcast. I'm your host, Martel Llewellyn. Guys, if you are a Miami Heat fan, continue to like, share, comment, subscribe. Thank you for all the support. If you're an NBA fan, subscribe to the channel. Thank you for all the support, guys. We're so close to 1,000 subs. I appreciate all the support, all the comments. Thank you guys so much. Now, the Miami Heat, they're interested in Naz Reid, Kelly Olynyk, and Jakob Poeltl. Now, this is from 5 Reasons Sports Network, their off-the-floor program. This is all their stuff. This is all their reports. But once again, we're just creating Miami Heat content and talking about the Miami Heat. So they also said, as they begin to canvass the league for the available front court help, I'm told the Miami Heat are intrigued by Wolves' big Naz Reid and old friend Kelly Olynyk, currently in Utah, as trade targets per source. And that was from Greg Sylvander. Now, I actually do like all these options because, once again, the Miami Heat, we really lack rim protection, size, and rebounding. I think that Bam Adebayo, he definitely needs help at that 4 position. I think that if we get a guy that can come in at the 4, that can at least create offense and rebound and rim protect, set screens, it's definitely going to take some of the load off of Bam Adebayo. The Miami Heat, we really don't have any backup 5s besides Orlando Robinson, and I'm not really happy with that. Dwayne Dedmon, he's been a failure this year. Yurtsevin, he's out due to injury. So let's start with Kelly Olynyk. I like Kelly Olynyk a lot. He's an old friend, of course. We had him back in 2020. I think he's a solid player overall. I think he brings a lot to this team. And we also have to remember, he did fit next to Bam Adebayo. And I think that's one of the major keys. When you find people that fit this Miami Heat system, is very, very important. He's a floor spacer. He's a guy that can come in. He knows the system. And like I said, he knows the guys. So he's going to fit pretty well next to this team. So when he was with Miami, he averaged 10.0 points. He shot 43.1% from the field, 6.1 rebounds, and 2.1 assists. This year with Utah, he's played 39 games. He's averaging 12.2 points. He's shooting 50% from the field, 5.0 rebounds, and 3.3 assists. Now let's move on to Naz Reid. I think that Naz Reid is a sleeper, man. Naz Reid, he's 6'9", and he's 23 years old, so he definitely fits the Tyler and Bam window. I think that he's a very underrated player. He has a great post game. He has a great turnaround jumper. I think that he's very athletic. I think that people really sleep on him because, they have Cat and Rudy Gobert with the Timberwolves, but listen, he is nothing to be played with. I think that he would be a solid fit next to Bam Adebayo. I think it's going to be a huge upgrade so that we can eventually move Caleb Martin back to the bench. This season with Minnesota, he's played 36 games. He's averaging 10.6 points. He's shooting 55.6% from the field, 4.9 rebounds, and 0.9 assists. But I definitely like his game. He has some pretty solid games against Milwaukee. He had 16 points. He had 17 points versus Cleveland. And even like when he played the Miami Heat, he kind of gave us hell. But overall, I think that he would be a solid fit next to Bam Adebayo. Now, Jakob Poeltl from the Spurs. This is another guy. He's having a huge sleeper season. He's 7'1". He's 27 years old. This season, he's played 35 games. He's averaging 12.3 points. He's shooting 63.2% from the field, 9.4 rebounds, and 2.9 assists. And with those 9.4 rebounds, the Miami, he could use each and every one of those because we lack size. I think that Jakob Poeltl's having a pretty good season. He had 23 versus Sacramento, 17 versus Memphis, 19 points versus Dallas. I think that he's a solid big man. He's going to come in, set screens. I think that he's a nice lob threat. He could rim run, shot block. But overall, I'm definitely happy with those 3 choices. Let me know what you guys think. What are some of the assets that we're going to have to give away to get some of these guys? I think that's like the biggest question for me. Who are we going to have to give up? Are some of these guys worth first-round picks? I don't think so. I think that Naz Reid could be worth a first-round pick only because he's 23 years old. He's 6'9", and he has a very nice game that would fit next to Bam Adebayo. But I don't think Kelly Olynyk, he's not worth a first-round pick. Jakob Poeltl, I don't know. Maybe if you really want to go all in, then you give up the first-round pick. But I don't think he's worth a first-round pick. But I want to see what are the assets that we're going to have to give away to get some of these guys. That's like the biggest question for me. Let me know what you guys think in the comments about these 3 guys. Like, share, comment, subscribe as we continue to push to 1,000 subscribers.